When things are tough, what gives you hope? Maybe it's spotting brand new baby leaves growing on the bare trees? Or a card in the mail from your grandma? Maybe snuggling your puppy gives you hope? Or a high five from a friend? Sometimes an awesome new song can help you find hope. When you keep your eyes open, you can see how hope shows up in so many different ways. But they all share something. See, these moments of hope remind us of the way the world is supposed to be. When people turned away from God, the world was broken. But God didn't leave us alone. God sent Jesus to live with us, to give up his life for us, and to return to life. Because of Jesus, death and brokenness did not get the final say. When we follow Jesus, we are restored to relationship with God. Because Jesus is alive, hope is alive. We can know that in the end, God will make everything right. As we live out the hope that something good can come from something bad, others can see God at work. And that's why hope is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
Hey, welcome to Story Lab. This week, we're taking a look at the best place to put your eyes. What?
Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
We're talking about why the story of Jesus is good news.
And all the ways that it can give us hope.
I hope you will tell me why you're on your phone in the middle of Story Lab.
Ooh, sorry, I just can't figure out this text. Zeke keeps texting emojis.
Huh. I, B, leaf, lamb, sheep? Oh, you!
Me?
No. You like the sheep. Yes, you, but no, you like the sheep. I, B, leaf, you. I believe you.
How'd you do that?
Practice, my friend.
Sometimes I wish I lived in the olden days, before emojis.
You'd have to go back about 5,000 years.
What? Oh, Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Yep, they were like the first emojis.
What's that?
This says Skylar.
Ah, and Sebastian.
You got it. Then we jump all the way to the 1990s, when these started showing up in chat rooms.
Oh, emoticons.
Super old school.
My dad still uses those.
Then, in 1999, a Japanese designer created this set of 176 emojis for a cell phone company. Emoji is a mashup of the Japanese words for picture and letter.
So pixely.
Now, there are over 3,000 emojis.
All right, if emojis are here to stay, then I challenge you to an emoji ultimatum.
Let's play it.
All right, here's your official emoji ultimatum. Go!
X, don't, stop, no, 1, 2, 3, stop, count. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
That was supposed to be harder. Artist eggs, painting. Artist eggs?
Artist eggs?
No, dyed Easter eggs. That was a total softball, and I almost missed it.
Catch.
Ah!
Way to keep your eye on the ball. Egg.
Speaking of keeping your eye on the right things, it's time for
The story before the story.
Today we're in the book of Hebrews. Hebrews is one of the 21 letters in the New Testament, written to new Jesus followers.
These letters share the radical new way Jesus wants us to live.
Because of Jesus,
All people were viewed as valuable. The believers knew that God loves everyone.
this new way of living upset both religious leaders and government officials.
Who made things hard for the new Christians,
So, the author of Hebrews wrote to a group of Jesus followers to encourage them.
which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hi everyone, I'm Erica. There is a lot we don't know about the book of Hebrews, like exactly who wrote it. But we do know they were writing to a group of Jewish believers facing tough times. In fact, what those Jesus followers experienced was so difficult that some believers were just giving up, walking away. This letter to the Hebrews is a challenge and encouragement to stick with it, because faith in Jesus is always worth it. In chapter 11, we read about a group of women and men from the Old Testament scriptures: Abraham and Sarah, Jacob, Joseph, Moses, and his mom and dad, and many more. Not one of those people was perfect, but they chose to trust God and act in faith. This is the backdrop for today's verses in chapter 12. Let's take a look.
A huge cloud of witnesses is all around us.
When I hear cloud, I think, whoa! Not that kind of cloud. In this case, a cloud just means, well, a lot. That cloud of witnesses is all the people of faith who've come before us. That does include Abraham and Joseph, but it also includes people throughout time who have put their faith in God and trusted Jesus. And let me tell you, that number is huge! Billions of people! When you choose to follow Jesus, you are not alone. You are joining with a giant group of people who knew that following God is not always easy, but it's always worth it. Now, stay with me, because we've still got a ways to go. A huge cloud of witnesses is all around us.
So let us throw off everything that stands in our way. Let us throw off any sin that holds on to us so tightly. And let us keep on running the race marked out for us.
Because we're encouraged by all the people of faith who have come before us, we can run hard in following Jesus. But that means letting go of some things. Think of it this way. Have you ever run a race? picture yourself sprinting for that finish line. But wait! Stop! Now, imagine yourself wearing a giant backpack full of rocks and heavy iron shoes on your feet. Are you running as fast now? Are you running at all? As Hebrews reminds us, sin weighs us down and distracts us from following Jesus. Sin is anything that breaks our relationship with God and other people. Things like being unkind or hurtful, lying, or taking something that isn't yours. You can throw off sinful action or choice by asking God to forgive you and asking anyone else you've hurt to forgive you too. That doesn't mean you'll never do something wrong again, but you can trust that God will forgive you and take away the weight, even if you don't feel different right away. Then you have to have more energy to commit to following Jesus. We read in Hebrews,
Let us keep looking to Jesus. He is the one who started this journey of faith, and He is the one who completes the journey of faith. He paid no attention to the shame of the cross. He suffered there because of the joy He was looking forward to. Then He sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. He made it through these attacks by sinners.
keep looking to Jesus. It's true that we can't see Jesus with our physical eyes right now, but we can choose to think about everything that Jesus has done for us. Jesus, God's very own Son, chose to come to earth, live as a human being, to get hungry and tired and dirty and experience pain and suffering. Jesus chose to give up his life, to take the consequences of our sin. Then, Jesus returned to life. Through all of this, Jesus made a way for us to be in relationship with God forever. When you face difficult situations, you can remember that Jesus knows how you feel. Jesus has promised to be with us no matter what. Let's check out the final part of our verse.
So think about Him, Jesus. Then you won't get tired. You won't lose hope.
When things seem hard in your life, keep your mind and your heart focused on what Jesus has done for you. And keep your eyes fixed on the finish line, knowing that in the end, God has promised to make everything right for those who follow Jesus. When you hold on to this truth, it will begin to grow hope inside of you, even on the most difficult days. The end.
So I'm not much of a runner in real life, but this makes me want to go out and start training.
Actually, I think that's what we're all doing right now.
Yep. When we spend time studying God's Word, we train our brain to focus on Jesus.
So, what's our part in the story?
Great question. It's easy to think that hard times and hope are far away from each other, but difficult things actually shape us to be more like Jesus, which grows hope inside of us.
Hope is believing that something good can come out of something bad.
The most terrible thing ever, the death of God's own Son, Jesus, brought about the greatest good ever. That when we follow Jesus, we get to live forever with God.
So God can bring something good out of even the hardest parts of your life.
Our job is simply to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus.
When you're struggling in math class,
If your mom loses her job,
if kids at school are saying mean things about you,
Jesus doesn't promise to take all those things away.
but he does promise to be with you every step of the way.
You've got that right. See you next time.
Bye. So here's the thing. Whatever happens, keep looking to Jesus,
Cause he's right there with you.
cheering you on.
Hold on, I got it.
Nicely done.
Also, I'm ready for...
A chocolate bunny.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
Let's do another. Okay, detective, magnifying glass. I got this. Easter egg hunt.
Yes! Glasses, old guy, weird looking hat. Steve!
iPad kid. Oh yeah, it's Steve.
Yes!
What do you think of this one?
Potato chip.
Okay. This one.
Potato chip.
Really? And this one.
Potato chip.
This one?
Potato chip.
Wow. You really see a potato chip in every one of these ink blots? I wonder what that means about you psychologically. It probably means that you're hungry. Oh, the human mind. Will we ever understand it?
Potato chip.
Potato chip. You're breathing. You're breathing.
Oh, welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm Brandon.
I'm John, and I'm right in the middle of something pretty awesome.
Oh, that's right. John is once again trying to get into Chimbley's Don't Believe It or Do record book. You might remember the time he attempted to break the record for the longest nose hairs. Or eating the most cans of alphabet soup in one sitting. Or how many clothespins he could stick on his face. So far, no broken records.
Hey, I got close on the clothespins, but I couldn't feel my face for a week.
Yeah, this time he's trying to break the record for the smallest painting of the solar system.
By someone named John.
That's very specific.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I need you to pause because we have a show to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, right. I'm excited because today we're going to be...
Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you shouting? Whoa, you okay?
Yeah, everything's just so bright. Oh, okay. That's better. That's better.
You can't do the show wearing those.
Why not?
Well, because you look ridiculous.
Well, I definitely don't want to look ridiculous.
Is there something I can do? Can I help?
No. I just need time to adjust. I've been looking at that tiny little painting for days and everything's just a little blurry.
What are you doing?
Brandon, is that you?
Yes, you know it's me.
Okay,
Stop that.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, what can we do now? We can't do the show with you like this. Hey, we'll have to try again when your vision, gets back to normal.
No! Don't lose hope, Brandon!
I'm over here.
Hey! Okay. You know what we could do?
What?
We could, as my vision continues to come back, a little less blurry, we can play a game.
Oh, what kind of game?
It's called Magnified Mayhem!
Yeah. Right? No, it's...
So, here's how you play. We're gonna see a close-up painting of an object. If we think we know what the object is, we hit the button in front of us.
Okay, but you've been looking at close-up things for days. Doesn't this game give you a slight advantage?
Of course. Let the games begin! All right.
Whoa, that is really close.
So red and white.
Yes.
All right, let me see. You got a good look? All right. Oh. It's a shoe.
Oh, yes! Okay, well done. High five.
Thank you.
All right. Next. Wow, that is...
Yeah, that's very modern.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? I bet is it a hot air balloon? No.
Clown.
No. Hey! Next picture, please.
Oh.
Little pancakes on a frying pan, or I don't know.
Oh. Video game controller.
What? No.
Boom! Look at that.
Okay, enough of this. I'm getting the next one.
Okay.
All right, here we go. A squid eye.
What?
It looks like it's wrong. A mountain. Mountain.
Yeah, that's one thing. What's the rest?
I don't know what the other things are. A boat sail. A burnt piece of toast.
Soccer ball.
What?
Yeah.
What?
See?
Wow. That was amazing, John. You were so good at that game, even though your eyes haven't readjusted yet. Yeah. I wish I could have seen those pictures from your perspective. That would have been so cool.
Who said that?
Me, I'm right. I'm not above you.
What?
You know what? It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, Brandon, did you hear that?
Yes. Hey, Kellen, what you got for us?
First off, how's your vision coming along?
Well, I think it's getting better, especially if I squint.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Okay. 4. See?
Much better.
Well, I know it might be difficult to focus on anything right now, but focus is what today's Bible verses are all about.
Well, then let's have it.
Great. Today's verses come from the book of Hebrews, which is a letter in the New Testament written to encourage the new Jewish followers of Jesus who are being persecuted and to give them hope. Oh, I think I know what time it is.
It's time to break down the verse with Coach Scooter Sharp.
Are you ready to analyze, scrutinize, and investigate today's Bible verses? Then gather around, huddle up, and just kind of lean over this way so you can see me, because Coach Scooter Sharp is here to show you how it's done.
Coach, I'm sure that you've had times where things were not looking so good on the field and you needed to encourage your team.
You know it, poet. Sometimes it's like everyone is having a bad day all at the same time. Nothing can go right. But that's when you find out what kind of team you have. That's when you find out what kind of player you are.
I think these verses might help in those situations.
All right, then lay them on me.
The writer of Hebrews wrote, "A huge cloud of witnesses is all around us. So let us throw off everything that stands in our way. Let us throw off any sin that holds on to us so tightly, and let us keep on running the race marked out for us."
Cloud of witnesses? You talking about Cumulus's clouds? You talking about Nimbus's clouds? No, the writer here is talking about people. People who have gone before us. People who have already gone through what we're going through. People who have experienced the same hardships and come out on the other side. We're supposed to lean into those people and let their lives be an example to us.
You nailed it, Coach.
That's what I do, Stu.
Next verse. Let us keep looking to Jesus. He is the one who started this journey of faith, and he is the one who completes the journey of faith. He paid no attention to the shame of the cross. He suffered there because of the joy he was looking forward to. Then he sat down at the right hand of the throne of God.
Whoa, now that is a big time verse. So we're supposed to look to those who have gone before us, but especially to Jesus. He's our quarterback. He's already faced the opposing team and won. Now, just like a good QB doesn't seem to worry when things go bad, Jesus paid no attention to when he suffered on the cross. He knew the end game. Jesus knew the final score, and so do we.
Yeah, we do, Coach, and that sets up our final verse.
I can do this all day, Trey.
The writer of Hebrews wrote, we should keep our eyes on Jesus because he's been through it all. He suffered and even died. But that wasn't the end. Listen to this. He made it through these attacks by sinners, so think about him. Then you won't get tired. You won't lose hope.
Jesus made it through, and so can we. Now, let's say you're having trouble in math class, and the only equation you figured out is you don't know what an equation is. or you're on your beach vacation, and it gets canceled because of bad weather. Or your cat decides to play lumberjack and climbs up in your neighbor's tree. And you can't get it down. Or even on those days when the sun is shining, look at that, beautiful sun, and everything is hunky-dory and okay. The play is always the same. We just keep looking to Jesus.
Thanks, Coach.
Anytime, Ludine.
Things are gonna happen. There will be bad days. And when we find ourselves in the middle of one of those bad days, we can have hope. We can choose to focus on Jesus by reading about the things he said and did, and by talking to God and to other people who have had bad days themselves.
Yeah, we can have hope when things don't turn out the way we expect. Take today, for instance. I was not expecting to only be able to see close up.
Yeah, but you didn't give up or get discouraged. You changed the plan and kept going.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for reminding us what to focus on, Kellen.
Anytime, fellas. Until next time.
So how's your focus, by the way? Are you seeing any clearer?
I think so. Okay, well, let's test it. How many fingers am I holding up?
3?
Yeah, see, way better.
Reveal the question. When is it hard to focus on Jesus?
I think it's hard to focus sometimes when you get busy and there's a lot of distractions.
Yeah. And it can be hard to focus on Jesus when other people around you aren't focused.
Yeah, but no matter what we're going through, you can say to yourself, Jesus has gone through something like this before.
Yeah, he totally understands. And Jesus still had hope. So we can too.
Yeah, so talk about it together. When is it hard to focus on Jesus?
And we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show. Over here. Nope, there.
Oh, bye. Feast your eyes on the world's smallest painting of the solar system painted by someone named John. Oh!
Is it so small that I can't see it?
What?
I don't see anything.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Where is it?
I thought you would knew.
Okay, don't panic. Don't panic.
Where did you see it
Okay,
last?
so just start slowly walking around and looking for it. It's a tiny little painting of the solar system. It has all 8 planets on it with a special visitor,
Is there
Pluto.
just 8 now?
Yeah, it is just 8. Yeah. Okay. All right.
You're not watching where you're standing.
I'm allowed to. I painted
right.
it in. All right, here we go. Okay, maybe I put it over here. I don't know. Whoa! What was that sound? What was that crunch?
Oh, I found a cracker.
That's the painting!
It is a little stale.
No. Please, no.